So the holidays are coming up, and whether you're celebrating Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or Solstice or Thanksgiving or New Year's, there's a good chance it's going to involve traveling to spend time with loved ones, friends and family gathered around the hearth and the stove and the sofas, singing carols and sending well wishes to one another while clinking eggnog glasses and sharing good cheer. Or at least that's how it's described in the stories. More likely than not, your holiday season with friends and family, now that we're gathering together again as the pandemic enters its later phases, is probably going to involve a lot of shit. Holidays bring out people's crazy! And if you are going to be traveling to spend some time with loved ones this holiday season, I want to give you a couple tips and tricks to stay grounded, centered, and happy while people just share their... So if we haven't met before, I'm Kay. I'm an ecstatic life coach and the author of the book, Journey to the Ecstatic Self. Holidays are rough. I don't care how much you love your family. I don't care how well adjusted you are. Going to spend extended period of times with our kin is not an easy situation for anyone. So item 1 on the list. Make sure you come in being as centered and prepared for this event as you can. Breathe, meditate, chant, do some mantra, go talk to your therapist, journal, do what you need to get yourself and your most centered so that you're able to deal with things. Because as our internal level of stress and anxiety rises, our ability to cope with difficult situations diminishes. So if you can stay, or at least start off relaxed, at peace, namaste, then you're probably gonna be able to handle them better. Second thing, whoever you're traveling to this event with, if anyone, develop an exit strategy first before you arrive. Say, hey, if I start to reach a peak level of stress, I'm gonna give you a little cue. It might be a tug on an ear or a catchphrase or something to say, hey, we need to get out of here. Let's create a reason to leave so that we can safely egress together and not be one of us being like, gotta go. I know for myself, last holiday season when I was visiting my in-laws, I kept telling my husband, okay, I think we need more space. I think it's time to depart. And had we actually followed through and done that, we probably would have went through that holiday season a lot more gracefully than we ended up doing, instead of just staying and the tension building and behaviors getting worse and So have your exit strategy worked out. Next on the list is when you arrive, try to remember to maintain a level of forgiveness, that you know other people are feeling triggered as well. Holidays do not bring out people's bests, like weddings, like funerals. They just kind of make people go a little nuts. And so you say, no matter what happens, I'm going to try my best to be forgiving. I'm going to assume good intentions, even if their actions are deplorable, and I'm going to try and forgive and forgive and forgive. And even if we blow up this holiday season, afterwards, we're going to go back to that place of saying, hey, please forgive me for the things I said when I was hungry. Please forgive me for the things I said when I was irritated. Please forgive me for the things I said when Aunt Marge was triggering me. Next is make sure that you limit your time. If you know that you're going to be triggered by friends and family, do not go spend a week with them. Do not maybe even go spend 10 hours in a sitting with them. Maybe say, hey, we're going to be here for 3 hours and then we're going to leave. You already know going in, hey, there's a finite amount of time I'm going to put myself in this situation, and after that, I'm out of here. And my last suggestion for you is, what is your coping mechanism in the moment? Do you have something that helps you process and stay a little more centered and grounded? Now, for some people that might be medicinal, like you take a little shrooms or a little pot or a little Valium, before just a little bit of something to keep you feeling a little bit better. But better yet, could you have a tool ready to go? So something I do, just simple, is I keep some meditation beads in my pocket. So it's very easy for me to just, be very focused on my mantra, and that helps protect me a little. I just make sure that I personally enter a spiritual state within me before entering the room, so that way I can be in a little bit more graceful position to deal with the family stuff. And at the end of the day, it's important to always remember we are lucky to have people who care about us, even if their expression of that is misguided, and we are lucky to have people with whom we share community, even if it is not always the most accepting or easy community to be a part of, and that to share and receive love with another person is a gift, even if it's a gift that comes with strings. We just try to find something to be grateful for, because there's always gratitude to be found in any situation, even the most difficult or toxic situation. So how can you give yourself just a little more peace, a little more gratitude, a little more Thank you for this. Even if it's not the gift I would ideally like to have, can I just stay thankful? If this is useful for you, please do hit the subscribe button down below so you can be notified about upcoming videos that I post. And also please feel free to check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/ecstaticself, and check out my book, Journey to the Ecstatic Self. You can also sign up on my website to get updates about my new book, I Dreamt of Flight, a queer fantasy novel, or even work with me one-on-one for some cool life coaching together. And it's a pleasure to be here with you. Be well.